YouTube. Bow! What's up, guys? Justin R. Harris here. I was waiting for it to go live. You know, I like going live on here because I like watching the whole thing set up. So glad you guys are tuning in. You guys know what it's about. We're talking about investments. It's Wednesday night. It's a late night live. That's what I like to do. It's the end of the day. If you guys saw some of my stuff that I put out, what was it on? No, you know what? That was Snapchat and it was TikTok. I put out, no, I'm not dancing, right? I don't do that stuff. You picture this dude trying to dance? No. So, all right. What I was putting out there was just some stuff that I was out there doing. It was basically, so, I'm pushing a gas station. I got a gas station for sale, right? You're like, oh, gas station. Who's selling a gas? Yeah, I'm selling gas. No, it's I got a property, right? It's a gas station on a very busy road in Palm Beach County. And they own the land, they own the pumps, they own the convenience store, they own the mechanic shop, and it's for sale, and it's on an extremely busy corner, and it's very much worth the deal. We're talking 3 million. So I put that out there, right? And then earlier in the day, we had it was a industrial building that was for sale. So trying to work on that. Not quite my buyer's fit, so we're gonna move past it. But if anyone's looking for a great deal, come talk to me. It's what I do. Starting to make you guys a part of it more because I know you guys really don't see what it is I do. So you're like, well, what does he do? He just talks about it. You know what? So I'm going to put it out there because I forgot to put it on my shorts. So like trying to master this whole social media thing. So I put it on, like I said, the TikTok. I put it on the Snapchat because it can go from one to the other. And then it also does Snap Map, which is pretty cool. Just learn that. I don't know. I'm behind the curve. You guys are like, this guy's late. Yeah, but I knew about it. But what I hadn't had time to do was actually see how I could put it together with what I do. Because I'm not going to deviate from what I do because what I do makes a lot of money, right? And I'm trying to duplicate that process. You know what I'm saying? Procter and Gamble, he has a great seminar that he does when it comes to mindset. And he talks about types of business. And the one type of business that a lot of people are literate about is knowing how to leverage your time to make more money. If you can envision making what you make a year, a month, probably unfathomable to you. Like, you can't do that. How do you do that? That's not even possible. It's very much possible. People are doing it right now, right? You just don't know how to apply it to you. Great conversation, but I'm not gonna, sit and talk about that too much because that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is we're gonna get in, right? But it's a basic topic, but it's what everyone's talking about. It's the topic that keeps coming up right now. Everybody's talking about this whole recession thing, right? So, you know what I like to do? I'm going to literally go on Google. I'm going to define it for you, first of all, because, a lot of people are like, well, what it means is that we're behind in times. Like, things are bad right now, right? Like, it's bad. Yes, but it's not all doom and gloom, right? There's the best way I can explain it, right? I watched a video with Minority Mindset. Okay, if you guys know who he is, and Zhao Singh. I watch a lot about what he does, and I like some of the information he delivers. He's a knowledgeable dude. Okay. And I listen to him and I'm like, yeah, he's right. He's right. Nope, wrong here. Yep, right. You're not going to like everything someone has to say. Okay. It's pretty cool, though. He's good. He's good about what he's talking about. And I wanted to kind of elaborate and put my little 2 cents in about what it is that he covered. Right. And the big takeaway that I got was knowing how to build during a recession. And that was the big takeaway I thought was amazing. okay? Because he was exactly right. It was exactly what he needed to say. And it was, a lot of people become millionaires, even, we'll say thousandaires, right? They're not a millionaire yet. They're making really good money, right? During the hard times. And it's not during the hard times where you're taking advantage of somebody. It's during the hard times because you have figured out how to double down, right? And improve what it is that you have mastered. Whatever skill you have, whatever it is that you're good at, just think for a second. If you actually invested more time in the knowledge that you have in the skill that you do, how freaking amazing you could be, right? That's how you want to think, right? You want to be like, you just want to be a fanatic about what it is that you do. And when you're so fanatical that no one knows your skill better than you, your pockets will reflect because it's what you do, right? So that's kind of the thing that I wanted to really touch on. I'm going to read over here the definition of recession. We're going to come back to that, and I'm going to talk about what to do, right? Because that's what it is. It's what to do. What is it that you do that you can do to do the do? Sorry, I saw it coming. I just had to say something ridiculous just now. Okay. All right. So recession definition. Okay. Investopedia.com. I like them. I like what they do here. Okay. A recession is a period of declining economic performance across an entire economy that lasts for several months. Businesses, investors, and government, and it stops there. Okay. So I'm not going to go there and read you guys something. This isn't reading Rainbow. I've said this over and over. I just want you to understand that everything's available to you. Please don't sit there and let some idiot on TV or on YouTube tell you the who's and boos. You know what I mean? Like, go out there and do your own research. Well, I'm going to give you the right information, whether you like it or not. And I'm going to try to keep it as unbiased as possible. But I definitely wanted to cover that because you can, right? So whatever it is that you do, you can look at the different investments that are out there and figure out, okay, so I'm going to buy that cheap property, or I'm going to jump on the stocks now because it's at the bottom, right? And people are like, well, why would you buy it at the bottom? It's still going down. Because the numbers that it was at, it will return. So everywhere below that, and you jump in the game, you just sit and wait. Now, should you be investing the money that you need to buy eggs and freaking milk? No, right? Don't be an idiot. But the money that you have that you're trying to figure out how to use smartly, that's what you move over, right? And just wait for it. Be smart and figure out a schedule, how often you're going to pay and when you're going to drop that money in, right? Because that's what's going to do it. That's what's going to make it work for you. And have a plan and stick to that plan. Whatever your one plan is, you're gonna drop it all on dividends, or you're gonna drop it all in long-term stocks to invest in, right? Or you're gonna drop it on a property, or someone has a business that you know is gonna turn around, and you want to jump in and drop it on their business because you know that there's going to be something amazing that's gonna happen, right? So that's what I'm saying. Okay, so you don't want to just get stuck there with that. So what I want to do, okay, talking to you, is I wanted to bring up another topic. And I didn't mention this topic. And the topic is stagflation. They're not talking about it enough. I mentioned it. I know I was the first to mention it already on YouTube. But my videos aren't that big yet, so everybody's not following. I got a small following, okay? But I was the first. And I'm like, you can't compare the 1980s without recognizing what actually was happening. So I want to define stagflation for you, okay? So I go right on over here to Google. You're gonna sit here and watch me look at it because it says stagflation. Uh, and broke it down into syllables for you because I want you to get it. Okay, so here it is. Persistent high inflation combined with high unemployment and stagnant demand in the country's economy. Okay. Realizing that that was too short a definition, Google went ahead to go ahead and do what people asks, you know, drop down boxes. And I love when they do that. It says, what is stagflation in simple words? Stagflation is a period when slow economic growth and joblessness coincide with rising inflation. As oil and gas hit record prices, sound familiar yet? Okay. It looks like this was updated in October. It's interesting where it kind of continues from there. Okay. But what I want to do is I really want to cover. Okay, so here's a good one. What is stagflation and how does it occur? Ooh, here we go. Stagflation is characterized by slow economic growth, okay, relatively high unemployment, we got that, or economic stagnation, okay, which is at the same time accompanied by rising prices, i.e. inflation. Generally, stagflation occurs when the money supply is expanding while supply is being constrained. Does that sound familiar? Supply is like stuck, right, on products. Yet the value of the dollar is, right, because we're just pumping it out there and we need to stop, right? And then at the same time, why is unemployment so damn high? It doesn't make sense. Like, what are you doing? Go to work. I've said this on probably the last 3 or 4 videos. Go to work. We are back in the 90s. Go to work. People are like 2 and 3 jobs. Go out there and get it, right? The money is there. It will help the economy. Double down. What am I, dude? I'm doubling down like there's no tomorrow. You know, with my real estate and running around and these commercial deals, you know, the investment, the developments and all that, I'm banging them out. I'm burning a candle, both ends. We're trucking along, and why not? You know, it's booming, so I'm gonna get sharper and sharper and sharper because I need to, because you need to. You know what I mean? And that's what we're talking about here. You know, it's, why am I watching this guy, Justin? What's he talking about? I'm not just looking at his cute little cartoon over there. Like, what's the deal, right? No, it's because I'm just hitting you with the real. You know what I mean? And that's all I wanted to cover today. Is I just wanted to be short and sweet. It's Wednesdays. It's our late night Wednesdays, and you like my little graffiti over there. It's live, and then Wednesdays is all graffitied out in blue. I like graffiti. All right, leave me alone. So anyway, my point, we need to double down. Okay. If you want to kill it, if you want to make sure that you get ahead, you got to get smart, stop buying dumb stuff, double down, pick one of those avenues of investments that you want to get involved in, make your money. That's all I'm saying. Go out there and make your money. No, nobody's going to stop you. Okay. No one's going to stop you. People are going to talk. People are always going to talk. They're going to talk when the times are good. They're going to talk when the times are bad. But guess what? You can't control that. Worry about what you can control. And what you can control is what you do. What you do with your time, what you do with your money. If you're sitting there and you're just scrolling through the internet and you're letting hours go by, you can never get that back. Okay? I'm telling you, this is not an issue if you don't allow it to be one. There's money to be made. I'm helping a buddy of mine right now. I'm really helping him get outside of his own brain and think outside that box. I'm like, dude, this is what you need to do. This is what you do right now. This is what you need to do. And as a matter of fact, you can expand this way and do it like this. And then I just blew his mind. He was like, okay. Whoa. I didn't even think of that. I'm like, come on. Get the right people around you. That's why they say what? Your average income is an average of the 5 people you hang out around. Think about that. How profound is that? That's a sick thought. You're like, wait a minute, who do I hang out with? Man, we all make the same kind of money because you're all making the same kind of dumb mistakes or smart mistakes, right? So figure that out. Okay, it's all relative. Hey, once again, thank you guys for checking in. I love these lives because there's no editing. I'm not playing with this. We go live, we drop real knowledge. I'm giving you up-to-date information, and then I get out of here. I see you guys. Like, subscribe, follow my Facebook. Let's get some notifications going. Share this. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. I like feedback. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you're feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? See you guys. Thank you for checking in this Wednesday night with a great, nice rest, sleep, full bellies, all that good stuff, positive thoughts tomorrow. And let's get on the grind tomorrow. It's Cinco de Mayo. Peace.